Hey guys, welcome back to War number 7 versus X7v, and as you well know, we lost the previous two wars, which historically would have, we would have won. So this is once again a tight war, one we want to win. They're running Protect again, and we're going to try something a little bit different against the Apocalypse boss. Last war, we tried with Gilly 299, and it was close. Didn't quite get it, and I kept thinking to myself and telling the guys, I was like, look, I think Morningstar can do really well because she's large, she has perfect block, she does great big damage on her special 1, she can nullify all the buffs on the boss from a special 2. So yeah, I definitely wanted to give this a shot. So first things first, starting out with 2 souls with this energy. I'm going to get my 3rd here on this first fight. And it is just a champion. I mean, I still got to be careful and watch out, you know, for when he goes unstoppable, that kind of thing. But as long as I can keep hitting on him, it should be okay. So I've got my 3rd soul, and I'm kind of watching him like, all right, am I going to see that Primal Rage, you know, pop up? He has 0 charges, so it shouldn't come up too quickly. All right, now he's back to 1. Great big SP2, that felt good. And I'm kind of slow playing my combos. I'm like, all right, cool. If I can get 5 more hits in. Oh, there it is. I can't stop. And look at that, man. 45% of my health just gone. Let's try to regen a little bit back up. Okay, we lost 40%. So yeah, super frustrating. Once again, season 23 in your face. Alright, she finished this fight. Gonna have to use some potions. Here's what it is. So how are we doing on potions, I wonder? I'm probably out at this point into War 7. I'm throwing on Mystic Boost because I don't hardly use them anymore. I don't play a lot of Magic. Plus, you know, I'm capped. And I want to give her all the damage she can get because this is going to be going into the final push. So whether or not they did anything or do anything, I don't know. But I'm putting them on because they're something there for me to use. So I'm using a combat regen boost because I got a couple of fights ahead of me that you know, if I can keep from potioning up until I can get her to 5 souls, then that's all the more beneficial. This has the Chitinous Thorns node, so if they have an armor up buff, I will be bled. But thankfully, of course, Morningstar is bleed immune. And this guy is going to apply armor breaks on his heavies or his special 1s, so I'm not really sweating that too much. It's going to give me more regeneration. You can see right there ticking for 267 a pop, so 534 every second. That's a quick heal to full, basically. So after this here, only thing we want to do is grab that soul, right? I hate it whenever after a special 3 animation you've got a champ that likes to wake up like directly, I say wake up, but comes out of it directly in front of the, you know, the person you're fighting. It's like, do I block? Can I get out of the way? It's just, oh, it's so annoying, man. Get you hit so many times, especially if you're doing AQ or something and they're unblockable for some reason. Very frustrating. Medusa's the same way. She might be one of the worst about it. I mean, you are like in their zone. There's no getting away. So 4 charge Morningstar is doing pretty good work here. Let's see if we can bait another special 1. Thank you, sir. Now I gotta watch. He's got 4 buffs, so I believe that would make his special 2. Anything over 3 makes his special 2 unblockable, and it can wreck you. So yeah, he's got 4 plus his cosmic, the power cosmic buff, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so he's back down to 3. I can't get him to throw this thing, man. Sometimes he just, there he goes. Alright, thank you, sir. Big SP2 to the face to finish it out. That worked out perfect. So sitting at 4 souls now. I'm going to be taking, for my 5th soul, a Spider Gwen, which of course she has class advantage on Morningstar. And she's on the evade node with Limber and Brute Force. But we'll be placing the... oh, I've got the Mephisto synergy today. Starts me with 1 bar of power. It's really sweet. I've got the white Magneto pre-fight, and because I'm metal, I will be getting the extended stun duration time. Plus, she has perfect block. So you can get off like 4 or 5 hit combos while they're stunned, basically. Yeah, one, at least the heavy. Let's see here on my next parry. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could probably get the 5th one in. Not hardly worth risking it though. So you're gonna see me make a mistake here in just a few moments. I launched the special 3, which isn't like the worst thing, but now I have to bait a special, right? Because I can't keep pushing her. Brute force kicks in, and it takes away my charges. So it's like, oh man, I'm glad I noticed it, you know? So now I've got to get back to the, and I don't want to hit her if I'm not stunning her because she has that crazy evade chance. So now I've got to get back to a special 3. And I'm going to play it much better this time. I'm going to play around the brute force timer and her power. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a moment. I want to go ahead and bait it. There we go, perfect. Puts a fatigue. I went ahead and smacked her to get the brute force off of me. And I probably could have went ahead and attacked right there, but just playing it safe. I'm in no big rush. I'll get my charge here. There we go. 5 soul Morningstar. Perfect. And I'm ramping her up to take this Apocalypse boss, right? And you want the perfect block. And as we get into that fight, I will explain my my strategy here in just a moment. I am leaving on half suicides, no poison. And so I did some duels, a lot of theory crafting, a lot of thinking about this fight. And I'm waiting right now for a pre-fight to be placed for me. So my whole plan is to push to special 2s, bait out heavies in the meantime, and then throw a few SP1s, get a big SP2 off when he's got a bunch of buffs, and then continue spamming the special 1s. So that was my game plan anyway. Of course things can go awry, but let's see how it goes, right? Oh yeah, all my potions, they're gone. I went ahead and bought one because I needed like 9,000 health, and I had the 6,000s, and I didn't want to use 2 of them and overshoot what I needed. So alright, I'm big boosted, and I believe I go with an invul. That's one of my favorite boosts, personally. Power Star 1's nice in certain situations, but the invul, I definitely use more than anything. Alright, so let's go. I'm a little nervous, you know. Guys are watching. They're of course rooting me on. I gotta be hopefully a little bit lucky on my lifesteal. But here, second special 1, and then I'm a turtle. I know sometimes that doesn't always work, but more often than not, they won't throw a special. So in my duels, or you know, block, get out the way. You can see most of those were perfect blocks, so that's nice. He's really happy after a parry. So I'm blocking. I'm gonna go for a reparry. Thank you. Alright, SP2. I just like to get a little distance. 2,500. Okay, so I did about 5,200 of my health, which I can heal some back naturally through adrenaline, and then of course some on the lifesteal. So right now I'm outpacing his damage just by a bit. We're almost tied. So I 4-hit, went into hold and block. Alright, now I want to build to the special 2. You can see he's got 6 buffs up there, and he might get another by the time I get to my special 2. You see your block, perfect. Every single one of them, 0 damage, is great. Nice little intercept. Okay, he's at 7 buffs. Boom. Monster SP2. It triggered protection, but because it was Morningstar, as soon as she finished it, knocked him down. it removed the protection. So that was huge. That was awesome. Now, why she triggers it sometimes and not others, I really don't know. There you go, blocking another one, only 2,700 damage. We can do this all day long. I'm still at the same amount of health as he was when he had 60 some odd % health. So not getting too much good RNG on my lifesteal there from recoil, taking the full brunt of it. I'm feeling really good at this point. I'm like, okay, don't get cornered. 0, 0, 0. Awesome. Don't screw up. 8, 24. Yeah, it's about 32, 33,000 SP1, maybe a little bit more. I got a little bit hesitant right there, and it kind of allowed him to push me back some. But it's okay. It helped build power so I could get up. I need him to get to his special too, basically, at this point. And we are almost over. I'm like, all right, one more, buddy. Let's do it. Now this one, 27, 27, 27, and then 4K. That one did a little bit of damage, but bam, bam, bam. Drop the hammer, Morningstar solo of APOC boss. I'm going to clip this as a separate video for people to watch, but hope you enjoyed. We won this war by 1 kill, so super close. Great way to come back. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.